Check my friend Meme Supplies' channel for more juicy memes. England, you better stop rebelling. Ireland, or what? South Korea after the US joins the Korean War. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. When people associate your face to anarchy instead of Catholicism, shame. Teacher, I hope you guys are ready for the test today. Me, Ethelred the Unready, 978 to 1013. German soldiers, we will wear dark grey for camouflage. French soldiers. Me, Karen, the kids. Look out there, so many people and no one is with phones. They were living the moment. Old times were better times. Britain every time they hear France is trying to expand its borders, drunkenly, are the French. Germans, break through the second line of defense at Kursk. Soviets, there is another. My heart, resting. Exercising. When I lose half the world in less than 100 years. French tank approaches German enemy lines. 1917 colorized. Fashion companies are trying to sell what men really want. The scariest things on earth. The dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. Belgium and the Congo. When you are calmly rolling through France in 1944 and some humans start shouting tiger, nervous tank screaming. Pepsi having the 6th largest military in the 1980s, the East India Company having a bigger army than the British Empire in 1778, the armies of most actual nations. What people think Germans want. What Germans actually want. When you're a healthy young horse, and it's 1914, confused horse noises. When the hairless ape whips out an atlatl, and 360 no-scopes your homie from 100 meters away. Everyone blames rats for the plague, fleas, laughs and hidden. Teacher, our school trip this year will be Berlin. Girls, who that's lame. Boys. Japan putting up a fairly successful offensive against the US. Nuclear warfare. Jan d'Arc, wears pants. The English clergy. I could calculate your chance of survival, but you won't like it. Britain introduces the imperial system of measurements to America. Britain changes to the metric system. America, hold on. This whole operation was your idea. Evolution. Sea creatures. I'll have her. I would like to survive. How original. By going to the land. Daring today, aren't we? Founding fathers. Discovery daddies. Lighter was invented in 1944. People in 1943. This is the Vietnam War, yes, a war America fought to prevent South Vietnam from turning communist, yes that's right. But South Vietnam did eventually become communist and American soldiers went home, correct. So you lost the war. No, we just left because the people at home didn't like the war. Russia intervened in my elections. The US intervened in my elections. You guys always intervene in our elections. You guys have elections? When your history teacher sees you put your Kahoot name and Library of Alexandria, so when you go on a streak it says, Library of Alexandria is on fire. When you encounter an undercover spy during the Emu Wars. Ah, I see you're a man as well. Historical artifacts from a former colony, the British Museum trying to resist adding them to its collection. What are the Mario Bros views on indigenous people? France says, the indigenous people have taught us many things about this land and we should coexist. UK says, with a gun in my hand I'm taking their land. Bismarck, why are you taking so long to unite Germany? Bismarck, you can't rush art. The Greeks and the horse listening to the Trojans going on about how neat this horse is, we should bring it inside. I guess my brain is just really big. What else is really big? I thought you'd never ask. Swedish Empire 1700. British peasant. Wait, which continent are we colonizing? British king. All of them at once, I suppose. Nuremberg trials. German. I was underawed. Allies? No. The scariest things on Earth. The dark. Clowns. Sharks. Serial killers. Death. Climbing into an active volcano because Cortez needs sulfur to make gunpowder. The French and British drawing up Arab border lines. Little kid. Sharing is caring. Joseph McCarthy. C. Red. John F. Kennedy. Just chillin'. Some guy. When you died in 1898, but North Dakota still remembers you. Visible pride. Hamilton challenges Burr to a friendly duel. Burr, I'm gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. Japan when they liberate China from Western imperialists to form the Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere. You may think this is suffering. No, it is salvation. When you see the Japanese planes have no guns, something's wrong. I can feel it. Unexpected item in bagging area. When your citizens are starving, so you send a dog into space. Northern states, the South is so immoral for having slavery. Factories in northern states, you are all equally worthless. Germany invades Poland. France, you're not thinking of hitting me again, are you? What gives people feelings of power, money, status, knowing the reasons why Napoleon has been erroneously labeled as short? Unarmed college kids, protest, Ohio National Guard, shoot him, shoot them all. Naming 71 cities after himself, naming one after his horse. Iceland and Greenland, you think this is funny, Vikings? Ask Mexico to attack America, promise them their lost territory, the US discovers it and declares war, the US discovers it and declares war. Girls, OMG we're going to Hawaii, boys. How the teachers expect you to leave a burning building. The invention of glue. I bet if we melt a horse we could use it to stick stuff to other stuff. Dude, is everything okay at home? Congratulations, you are selling us land. Please do not resist. When surrounded by war, one must eventually choose a side. No, I don't think I will. Greatly expand your empire's borders. Be a weak-willed and indecisive ruler. Get taken captive by the Spaniards you welcome to the palace. Get killed by a rock thrown by one of your unhappy subjects. When you're sitting on 36 barrels of gunpowder, and you hear guards walking in the tunnels, annoyed and Catholic. US astronauts, after landing on the moon before the Soviets. Your feudal lord honors you by attending your wedding. And sleeping with your wife. Women in ancient Greece, whenever they got pregnant out of marriage, demigod. Spanish missionaries explaining hell. Natives. America. Britain complaining about manpower issues. India. The roaring 20s ends. The American economy. Nothing left to do here but get depressed. Anything slightly inconvenient happens. Everybody between 1 to 20th century. Jews. No one. The British thinking about which island to colonize. Shortcut. Google. Bing. Galileo. Hey, I just found out the earth revolves around the sun. The church. That sin cannot be forgiven. Medieval cities and cartoons. Medieval cities in reality. Quebec becoming a country with 49.42% votes. 50.58% Quebecois who wants to stay. Soviets. We have successfully launched a dog into space. Everybody else, how will you get it back to Earth? Soviets. France 1793. We hate the monarchy. Louis XVI said, but you didn't have to cut me off. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, Teddy Roosevelt. When I hear the phrase, men don't start drama, world history. Check my friend Meme Supplies' channel for more juicy memes. He posts every day just like I do. The link is in the description.